Alright. A bit. Alright, fellas. Let's talk about yesterday. I am not as sleepy as I was yesterday. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm drinking the cheap ass energy drink, lime. It's not that good. Hairline fucked up. A good morning, a good start to the day. Oh, so let's talk about yesterday, shall we? Let's go through the day. I didn't eat breakfast yesterday. I was too lazy. And I wanted like 20 more minutes. And you suck. No, sorry. And I need to shave today. Sure. Annoying. Whatever. I have massive respect for some of my coworkers. You wanna wonder why? Cause like yesterday I didn't end up in the same place that I was before, which was indoor and like a little bit cooler than it was outside, which was extremely helpful, right? I was in a cool place, in shade, so the sun isn't directly attacking me and trying to eat me out alive. But yesterday I had to go to work outside, even though it was only like 2 hours in total. Because like the first thing that I had to do that didn't happen. Then I waited till like 11 to get like new work, and that only lasted about 20 minutes. And while I was in there 20 minutes, holy shit, I was sweating like a pig. I was so sweaty after that. I literally felt the sweat drops roll down my back. It was crazy. Didn't have that feeling for like many years now. Or at least I couldn't remember. Oh god. And yeah, after that I just like switched places with another guy that like had to be in the sun. We like switched every hour. Then that was not that bad because once I got there, they took a rest for like more than half an hour. So I got there, they took rest, they drank water. Now so did I, so I came back. But I went back to the place because they told me there would be like 15 to 20 minutes for like the water break. But they were going for a solid 40. And so they came back, and just as they came back and they started to work, the guy came to relieve me of my duty. And I was like, okay, sick. I didn't do jack shit. 1 hour later, I went to that guy. I went back so I could take over. And he then tipped on my shoulder and told me, yeah, they're taking another break. I'm like, okay, sure. So I waited half an hour so they can come back and start working again. And then what it felt like 20 minutes, the guy came. And so I was just like sitting and not doing anything. Well, he had to take the whole load. A little bit unfair, I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. Nice. And what now? Right after that, while I was sitting and like waiting for them to start work, or once they came back, I was just thinking about like the stuff I had to do, and I got pretty excited actually, because I will have way more time for the things I actually want to do. Like, let's think about it. Once it gets to when I have like a 9 to 5 job again, what I want to do is gym, focus on the gym. I will stream as much as possible. Also consider that when I came back, I will just stream as much as possible. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to stream something important. I'm not going to be trying to be entertaining at that time. I'm just going to be me. I'm just going to stay quiet. I'm just going to like do different stuff. Like when I play, I will play on stream. When I learn, I will learn on stream and like make that come learn with me. Some chill music in the background. Shit like that. And maybe even start some cooking streams. Still need to figure out how I'm gonna do that though. Since like I don't have a camera where I can start it, and my laptop is pretty bad. So I still have to figure that one out. And I'm gonna starting to take up acting lessons, because if I want to be a voice actor, I feel like taking acting lessons will help me greatly. So that's what I'm gonna do. And even though my schedule is loaded, and like, yeah, even though my schedule will be loaded, I don't know. I feel excited about it, because like I will be able to improve myself, and if I'm able to do that, and I'll be able to Japan while doing all the other stuff, I will definitely have like confirmation that I myself was able to change for the better. That I myself am finally not a lazy shit anymore. That I'm finally working towards my goal, towards my aspirations. Yeah. Okay. And at the end of the day, once I got back, I heard a guy ask one of my bosses, like I have two bosses, one of my bosses if they could know how long they will stay here. And I asked the same questions like a week before, and he told me the list wasn't made just yet. But when he asked him yesterday, he told me, yeah, you need to ask the other guy, the other boss. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna do the same. So I went to them, asked them, and he said, I can give you an exact date. I can just tell you how it's like roundabout. I was like, hey, that's completely cool. I just want like somewhere, something along the lines of this and that. And he told me that I will be going back in early July. So with what I figured, and he said like not next week, which is understandable. I don't want to. I still want to take as much money as possible from here, so I don't mind staying a little bit longer. But what I've taken from that is like between the 4th of July till the 10th, like somewhere around that, is gonna be like early July. And if I'm gonna be able to like do that, there will be like 2 weeks. I will be like 2 more weeks here, maybe 2 weeks and a half. And that is perfect. I fuck with that greatly. And what else? I definitely noticed that I'm way more accustomed to being here. I am way more open with other people. Well, I'm still me. I'm still a little awkward. But I talk way more with other people. I'm not just to myself. I'm lucky that these people are way more extroverted than I am, and they're willing to talk to me. I feel way more integrated in this group. I talk to the people I like. I have someone who I can talk about TFT. Even today, a friend of mine, who I went to the city with, apparently he wanted to eat lunch today after work at like 8, or supper. I don't know how you call like late night food, late night meals. And since we both had to like buy things and shit, it was like around 8. which like kind of sucks because I'm trying not to spend too much money, but I couldn't refuse because like he asked me. I feel like I'm always appreciative for the people that try to get to know me. I'm always am because like even like if I was interested, I would never make the first move. So if somebody like tries to come to me and like says, yeah, I'm gonna do if you want to do something, I'll most likely say yes if I don't like am really busy. So I was also happy about that because I noticed like I can actually there's someone actually I can call that who wants to spend more time with me even after work. And yeah, so but after work we took an Uber. Me and like 3 other guys took an Uber, so we don't have to take the train or run to the train in this godforsaken heat. And we're able to. Oh, you have no idea how good it felt being in that car with how cool it was because of the air conditioning. Oh, it was so beautiful. It felt so fucking good. And every time we opened the door, it was like a fucking punch to the face with like the heat wave that like came onto us, like a drunk guy at the bar. God. And so we bought some things. I bought myself a nice with someone else, and so we went back, ate my shit, talked with a couple of people. I talked with a friend of mine and asked since like I sent out a snap about like me coming back earlier. And she then said, yeah, well, this will be the time where I'll be at like my own vacation. I was like, what a perfect ass timing. But we'll still be able to meet up, link up after that. She's obviously because if I come back around the 10th of July, I will basically have like a 3-week vacation. So like, god damn, I take that shit, right? And so we talked, and I asked her if she could like, if I could use her voice for something, because I have another channel where once I'm back, I will start doing like I did one chapter of a manga that I liked, which didn't have an anime, and I dubbed myself. And the next chapters there are women in it. And because I can't really make a woman. I mean, I could try, but you see that, right? I don't really have that feminine voice, you know. Oh god, that's horrible. As you can tell, I can't do a woman voice yet. I have to train for that a little bit more. Yeah, this was especially horrible because I feel like when I did that before, it wasn't that bad. Maybe it was, and I was just I just lied to myself. But so I need her for like a couple of lines, and so I can start doing that project again. And yeah, and really get into the thick of things of like being a voice actor. Really get into that shit, so I will be able to do the things that I want to do. And also while we were at it, while I was talking with like the guy at like lunch or supper, I don't know what you call it, whatever. Yeah, we talked a little bit, and he told me like if I'm like interested in investing, and I told him, I do want to start investing. And then we talked about that shit, and like gave me a couple of tips on how he does things. And it was a very nice insight, and I definitely want to start investing in shit because like if it pays out, I will have a little bit more insurance later down the line if it's gonna take a little longer for like my voice acting career. I feel like it's gonna be a nice bet, like a nice thing to have. a nice backup plan if it works out, because like there's a high chance it won't work out, obviously. And yeah, other than that, I talked a little bit to my mom. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Talk for a good minute here. 15 minutes. Nice. Deuces.